Hey guys, welcome to my channel, That Health Fusion Life, and just wanted to let you guys know or get an update on the conditioner hair gel mask that I made. So, same texture, 2 days later. No, a day later, because this would be a day later. So, still smells good. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to use the spoon that I use a lot of times to go into my my DIYs, because I don't want to what's the word I'm looking for? Put my hands in stuff. You know what I mean? That's not good to put your hands in your DIY, because it can cause bacteria and all kinds of other stuff. So we don't want that. We want to keep it at a consistency that's good and that's safe for our hair, as well as for our follicles and all the other good stuff. The hair is the follicles, but you know what I'm saying. So I just want to make sure that I make that very clear. So what I'm going to do is show you, this is from my hair being washed and all that stuff. And I had put a, what you call that? It's like a sulfur 8. I use sulfur 8. And after I, combed it, finger combed it and all that good stuff, and I put it on my ends, and then I just braided it out. But this is pretty much how my hair is when it's curled too. It just has a little more crinkle because I braided it. So I'm going to show you what it looks like on wet hair, or should I say on dry hair. I got to go off the door eventually, so I'm going to put it on the dry hair, okay? Show you how this works again. So here we go. I'm going to just do this with me. So I'm going to take like a spoonful like I did before, okay? I'm just going to start applying it on my head. And as you can see, I'm just raking it through, and it goes on nice and smooth. So you can see that, the consistency, and it dries. You've seen how it dries before, so it's going to dry with a little tint of color, but no flake. And that's what I love about this. It has no flakes whatsoever. No flake, no flake, no flake. So, just gonna take some sections and just do this. I'm raking my hair through quickly because I have to get somewhere. It's a last minute situation with my job. But I wanted to show you guys how this works. Okay, giving this also time to set in my hair. I have like an hour or hour and a half to let this just dry before I go out the door. So that's what I'm going to do. Still got some in my hand, so I'm going to use that on this one, on the ends. And I just want to say the slip is amazing, 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 amazing. Slip is amazing on this hair, with this hair mask, conditioner hair gel mask. Now, what I'm going to do with the back, I'll just put some of the hair in the back, so it doesn't get in the way. And I'm going to just take it section to section, again using like a dollop, putting this in my hands and just going from there, smoothing it into my hair. This is a really fast application, as you can see. After you wash and comb through your hair, and if you wanted to make it a faster application, you can braid it and then let it dry and take it out, and then put this on your hair. It'll serve as a conditioner hair mask and also act like a gel, because it gives your curls form and hold. So that's why it's like a mask, but also like a conditioner mask, but also a gel, like a gel. That's why I call it that. So that's the one side. Okay, isn't that beautiful? Look at that. That's beautiful. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take this one. I'm gonna just do right here. Put the rest to the side. Get this part right there. And I would say after you're using this, make sure you put it in the refrigerator, okay? It can last 2 weeks. Make sure you put this in the refrigerator. Okay. What you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing well out there. Hope you're having a great day. I hope that if you're having hiccups throughout your day, that you take it to God in prayer. Don't linger in any situation or problem without taking it to God in prayer. Always, always, always talk to Him about what you need and about what you're going through. And don't linger on just the matter. Think about things after you give it to God, whatever it is your concern is. Tell Him what you need, like it says in the Bible. Philippians 4 speaks about how we are to work out any situation that we have with ourselves, with God, with anyone. You work it out, and then you give it to the Lord in prayer. You know, always give it what you're going to do to the Lord in prayer. With just a little bit of hair. Always give your concerns to the Lord first. But the Bible makes it very clear. Work out your differences. Work out any disagreements or misunderstandings. Because at the end of the day, we're human and we're going to read into things sometimes the wrong way. People will read into things we say because of a certain way things are said that they say and that may be said right. I mean, with the right intention, but said wrong. So we always have to be mindful that we're work in progress and that we're always able to be, molded into the character of Christ and become better and better people of God, better people, better human beings. So just be mindful if you get correction or if you give correction, that you're not giving correction because you're always right, but because you stand for the Lord and you want peace with your fellow neighbor. You want peace with your sister or your brother. It's a little bit of hair fell. And that's very important to go after peace, It's very important to go after peace with people, with your loved ones, with family, with friends, with your neighbors. You never want to linger into a matter without trying to resolve it in a peaceful manner. Not for tick for tack, of course, not trying to get back at anybody, but a peaceful matter, right? You want to settle your differences peacefully. I had my hair in braids for like 4 months, and so I'm still getting a little hair shed because it's wet. This mixture is a wet mixture, obviously, and so my hair is having a little hair shade as I'm going down the strands and putting it in, but it's okay. That's the least expected. I didn't lose a lot of hair, but I will show you at the end of this how much I lose putting this application in. If you haven't had braids in your hair and you've been keeping your hair conditioned and moisturized, conditioned, all that good stuff, you really won't have much hair shed like I'm having right now. This is only because I've had my hair in so long for braids. But yeah, I just want to say, always take your concern to the Lord first and have faith that He hears you when you take your concerns to the Lord. Remember, His word is His heart. It's His character. He cannot lie. Ephesians 6 speaks about how Jesus cannot lie. He cannot speak an oath and then lie or take it back. So if He's saying to us to cast our cares onto Him because He cares for us, we need to do that. And if he's saying that he opposes a crowd but gives grace to the humble, then that means he's for us. He doesn't want to be against us. But if we're being prideful, if we're not being righteous, if we're not doing what's right, how can we have the peace of God or his blessing? We can't. So with that said, I'm saying to you guys, whatever you're dealing with, whether it's something you've done, something that someone else has done or said, take it to the Lord first. Things are going to get, a little construed between friends or between your family members because no one's perfect. Sometimes people say things they don't mean, and you have to take it with a grain of salt and just speak up about it so that they know how it feels, what they said, so it can also help them to be better for the next person, because we are not perfect. We're not going to get it right all the time, even though we may mean well. So we always have to be mindful that people mean well and that you're not perfect. And so give grace while you speak your truth, if that makes sense. While you speak your truth, be gracious. And expect that people that are for you really are for you, even if they don't always say the right things all the time, that they are for you, and have peace with that, have peace in that, give them peace, give them grace by how you accept their apology, how you accept what they have to say and why they said what they say. They may have validity in what they're saying, some truth, but it may not be all truth, but listen anyway. And, always remember, if you were before the Lord and you messed up, how would you want him to take your apology? How would you want him to receive you, especially if you meant no harm? So always think about that when people are coming to you wanting grace, needing grace, because we all need it. No one is perfect, right? So we're almost at the wire. And as you can see, this is what it's doing. It's really pretty. At this part right now of my head, almost done. I'm going to be trying this hair gel on this conditioner hair gel mask on a few people. And you'll see those results as well because I'm going to post it. And so you can see, but all in all, I love the way it feels on my head, and I love the way it looks, and I love the way it dries, and I love that it does not have flake. You don't see no flakes on here, none. Just a little hair, little beady beads, but you don't see any flakes. So that's a good thing. I love that about this hair product that I made, and I'm going to be looking for someone to go in with me to patent. To make sure my patent is right, because that's very important. So all you people that give information on YouTube, free information, health information, valuable information, you are to be adored. You are to be thanked and blessed, because the information that you are giving others has really made a difference in their life. It has given them encouragement. It has given them peace of mind. It has given them joy. It has given them solace. It has given them direction. I just want you guys to know you are not wasting our time. You are a blessing. So anyway, I had a phone call. So that was, I had to just stop for a moment and get the phone call. You know how when you're trying to get stuff done, you have a time frame and people don't know your time frame. So you try to be giving at the same time. You have things to do and they don't always know what you're doing or understand that they need to get off the phone. So sometimes I get weary when I have to get the call, because they don't always understand what you need and to know how to get off the phone. But this one was actually pretty cool. And I'm very grateful to the person for understanding. Anyway, I'm almost done. So this is what it's looking like. Okay, so yeah, I love this product. It's amazing. It has good slip. It smells good. It dries very, very nice with a nice little tint. Parts of your hair that if you have brown hair, it may come off a little blondish, or I don't know. But for mine, I have some parts of it where my hair has some yellow, some brown, and it has some gray. And some parts where it's gray, it may come off looking a little blonde, like you see right now. And that's all good. That's fine with me. That is fine with me. But so this is what my hair is doing, and this is what it's looking like. What is this? Oh, like I said, I was braiding my hair, or I twisted it after I washed it and all that stuff. So I'm just going to take this out so that I can. This is a braid? Okay, it's a braid. Yeah. I'm going to take this one out. And then I'm going to finish putting the product in my hair and we'll be done. So you guys, go out and be a light. If you have anything on your heart weighing you down, please give it to the Lord. He cares for us and he wants us to know that he's there to help us through. He's there to guide us and give us instruction. And his word is a guide. It's a lamp to our feet. It guides the way. It gives us the right path, and it shows us where we're going. When you're in the darkness, you don't know where you're going. You can't even think straight because you don't know which way to go. So be in the light by being in God's word, being in prayer. Don't rely on your own strength and your own resources alone. And know that anything good that you have isn't because we've earned it on our own. It's because God has enabled us to do and to have what we have. He's given us the abilities, the skill sets, the talents we have for a reason, because there's a purpose behind it. And it's not just to get rich, it's to make us see how beautiful and how amazing and how powerful God is and how he can work through our lives so that we can be a blessing to others. That's the purpose of our wealth. That's the purpose of us getting all the things that we need for life and for godliness so that we can be a blessing to others, so that others can show that God is real in their lives and help others that may not know God yet see that God is real. And that if he can do it for me and for you, blessing us, keeping us, walking with us through the fire, getting us through those valleys, those tough times, then I know for a fact that he can do it for you. This is not about people being the strongest, the wisest, or the most blessed. It's about God. And, God is just amazing. He's awesome. He's wonderful. He's powerful. He's mighty, but he's full of love and he's full of grace. And he wants us to understand that he cares. So with that note, you are beautiful in his eyes. You are sketched in the palm of his hands. You are fearful and wonderfully made. So don't let anyone else, by the way they treat you or the way what they say, tell you anything different. Because when God speaks of what he created, it's real. When God speaks of his creation as beautiful, it's because we are. It's not about who you've done. It's not about who you are. It's about who God is and who you receive inside of you that makes you who you are. God is your creator. He is your heavenly father, our heavenly father. He is our daddy. He's our everything. He's our confidant, our strength, our provider. He is a best friend. He is the person that we go to in need. And, we just need to trust that he has the best. He has our best in mind. And when he allows certain annoying things, and yes, we do get annoyed with God sometimes. There's things we don't understand that he's doing. I can attest to that. But it doesn't take away the fact that he is good. It doesn't take away the fact that God is for us and that his love still remains for us, that he alone is amazing. So separate the pain, separate the uneasy in your life from how you see God. And I have to work on that sometimes myself. There's days it's easier than said. There's days it's easier said than done. But I fight to do that because I know it's real. I know it's true, and I know it's noble, and God is noble. I know that he is for me, and he's for you too. So as long as we know that, we may get disappointed at times about things in life, things we hear or see. Know that God is always for you and me, and that he cares. And that's my message. This is looking awesome. This has already dried up, looking pretty cool. I'm just here we go. So There you got it. This is my product, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So go out there, love bugs, be a light. Treat people the way you want to be treated. You fall down, get back up. You know that, right? You fall down, what do? You get back up again. And sometimes you can laugh along the way. Sometimes when I fall down by accident, have a little slip here and there, I have to laugh at myself, Don't take things too serious. You're going to be making mistakes throughout your life, but that's how we grow and that's how we learn. And then that's how we can share and help other people to be better. They don't have to go through all the things we went through to get where we are, right? So you have information to share. You have pain and victory from that pain. If you're learning from your pain, if you have many victories and breakthroughs, share it. God is so good. Remember that and keep love within you, okay? Go out and be a light, love bugs. This is my hair share, so that's not too bad. All right, guys. Peace.